This woman was tortured to death by her husband simply for looking at another man. The village she lived in was strange, with corpses scattered all over the streets. Yet, despite this macabre sight, the tavern next door was still bustling, full of people, and doing great business. The customers there weren't ordinary folks, they were either bandits or wanted criminals. In the tavern, a thug, to entertain himself, tied up a little elf and began practicing at throwing knives on her. Just then, a man in black entered. He carried a massive, heavy sword on his back. The tavern's young boy, displeased with the thug's actions, tried to convince him to spare the elf. The boy had always dreamed of being a hero, but against the burly thug, he stood no chance. Ignoring the fact that the boy was just a kid, the thug viciously beat him. At that moment, Guts appeared just in time, ordering the thug to step aside. The thug ignored him. Without hesitation, Guts threw a single punch, knocking several of the thug's teeth out onto the floor. Seeing this, the thug's cronies lunged at Guts, but even surrounded, Guts handled them with ease, knocking them all down in no time. The boy was deeply impressed by Guts' powerful presence. Soon, he packed his belongings, determined to follow Guts on an adventure to fulfill his dream of becoming a hero. But he was too late to catch up with Guts. Later that night, Guts was offered a ride by a kind stranger, but he warned them that he was cursed. Every night, demons would come after him. Nevertheless, the kind old man didn't mind and let him aboard. Not long ago, all members of the Hawks band had been sacrificed to demons. The one responsible for this disaster was none other than Griffith, who had just become a demon. When Guts woke from his nightmare, he found a small demon trying to attack him. He swiftly killed the demon with his knife and told the old man and the little girl to stay in the carriage. Not long after, the horses began to stir restlessly. Suddenly, a demon struck, killing the little girl instantly. From the ground, a swarm of skeleton demons emerged. Guts, filled with rage at the sight of the girl's corpse, was ready to fight back. The elf warned him to run, thinking he had no chance against such a horde, but fighting demons like this had become a daily affair for Guts. With a single swing of his sword, he wiped out the demons. Even though the sword weighed 1,000 pounds, it seemed weightless in Guts' hands, moving effortlessly. At that moment, the girl's body rose and, with a knife, decapitated her grandfather. She then moved toward Guts, determined to take his life as well. Filled with sorrow, Guts knew he had no choice but to end her life, as her body was now possessed by a demon. As skeleton demons closed in from behind, Guts swung his giant sword, cutting down the enemies one by one. After clearing them out, Guts was about to rest when the ground suddenly shook. A giant tree monster emerged, restraining him with its long branches, impaling his body. Just as the demon tried to devour the little girl's body, Guts exploded with fury. With one mighty swing of his massive iron sword, he sent the tree monster back to hell. Soon, sunlight began to break through the sky, and the defeated soul slowly dissipated. But Guts didn't leave. He stood solemnly, paying his respects to the girl and the old man. Guts believed that the lives of others were beyond his control. The only thing he could do was grow stronger so that he wouldn't have to witness such tragedies again.